This is an overview of the COSORI Food Dehydrator. So this is the large size in stainless steel, and I've had this for a few years now, and compared to my previous food dehydrator, I love this thing. My previous food dehydrator was a Excalibur, and this one is better for a couple reasons. First of all, it's made out of stainless steel, so it matches my appliances. The second thing is that it is significantly quieter. So the Excalibur was so loud that I could even hear it from my bedroom, but it would for sure hear it from my living room, and it would just disrupt everything when it was running. So I'd actually rarely use it. But when I got this, it's significantly quieter, and I'm in my kitchen now and it doesn't bother me. And if I'm in my living room or bedroom, it's totally fine. I can't even hear it from my bedroom. So let me show you the meter here. I gotta stop talking so that my voice doesn't mess up the meter. So it comes in right about 50 decibels. Okay, so super quiet. It's a really convenient thing to use when it's that quiet. I can just leave it going during the day, even when I'm home. It's awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. So right now I'm dehydrating some fruit, and the first thing that I do to start the fruit is I'll usually put it on a piece of wax paper. You don't have to, but it's just something I like to do so it doesn't dirty the trays. It makes it easier to clean. And then after 12 hours, I'll flip it over. I've already eaten a few here. I'll flip it over so that the part that was on top that's now dry is touching the tray, and then the wet part that was touching the paper is now getting a chance to dry. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trays, and it also comes with a little crumb catcher at the bottom. There's actually 2 things in here. One of them is sort of an alternative to the paper. They give you these plastic trays. I think you can get more. And then there's this crumb catcher at the bottom, so it's easier to clean, right? So I don't really use this plastic one because I don't like plastic touching my food, so I just keep it at the bottom there. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the buttons. So first button here is basically allows you to set either the temperature or the time. So when I press it, now the temperature is there to be selected. Oops. All right, so it goes all the way up to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and then at the low end it goes to, let's see here, I think it's 95. Yeah, 95. So I like to keep it around 110 so that the food is still technically raw. And then as far as the time, it can go all the way up to 48 hours. So let's just confirm that I'm right about that. Yep, so 48 hours. I usually will leave it going for no more than 24 hours, but it's nice to know that I can do it for a couple of days if I'm gonna be away. And then the final button here is just the on and off button. So if I press off, it's gonna take a little bit, and there it goes, just powered off. I'll go and start it up because I'm not quite done with it yet. Then the other thing I wanted to show you is I have this hooked up to an eve plug so that I can monitor the electricity unit usage. And so I've been running it since yesterday. So today is Wednesday, yesterday is Tuesday, and it's about 5:30 p.m. Okay, and it's been running essentially all day. And so far I've used 3.41 kilowatt hours. So in the city I live, it's usually about 50 cents a kilowatt hour, sometimes a little bit more, but let's just do 50 cents for easy math. So that is about, $1.75 in electricity costs. So that's not too bad, okay? It's been running all day. It's not too bad. So anyways, that is the overview of the COSORI Food Dehydrator. If you want to get one yourself, I'll put my affiliate link in the description below. So I appreciate you using that to help support my channel so I can do more of these videos.